Good afternoon. We're not going that way, Suki. We're going to get leaves picked up from whence we accumulated them. Guess I don't need to carry this with me. Do need to set it where it will get seen. Suki. Back and forth, back and forth. I want to be with you. You ever try to wheel a wheelbarrow with one hand? It's as bad as trying to row a boat with one oar. Well, this is good. I love it. Oh, I gotta get grass seed and throw it out here. Oh, the wind, the wind, the wind. Stop it. I'm just not happy unless I've got something to get enraged about. Something attacking me. Doing it to me on purpose. Isn't that called mental illness? Well, the predicted rain for tomorrow, beginning tomorrow, is still holding. 75% chance tomorrow and Thursday, down to 70% chance on Friday. And they're saying very likely for all of Minnesota to get this rain, 1 to 3 inches. Oh, thank goodness if we get it. Well, let's give one more pass. Like right in here. These are going up to the fire pit, the main fire pit now behind the house. I don't want to have another fire out on the swamp. Maybe in the winter that's okay, but there's too many critters and growing things that I want to leave alone now. I'm not enraged yet. Give me about 45 seconds and I'll show you enraged. Never to be seen again. You know, it's no wonder these things tangle the way they do. I'm being reminded how these popple saplings growing up out of the ground, and you go in with the nippers and you totally miss where it should be. And I've talked about this before. They go down right to the ground, just under the ground, and then shoot off. Always the direction where you're not clipping. Now I know that, so I go down at an angle to clip it. No, I always miss it. Where is it? I gotta lift it up. Oh, there it goes off that way. Okay. I'm not enraged about it though. I'm just philosophically discussing the matter. Lovingly and with admiration. Eons of accumulated sticks, leaves. But this really is fun, especially seeing progress. I've named this, well, maybe from here to here, Heaven's Gate. I think that's what I was referring to yesterday, having no idea that I was actually going to name it that way, but everything around here has a name, so, and that's most fitting, Heaven's Gate. Heading off, go north, young man. There she comes. What? You're going to help me decide on which direction to go, but I gotta replace the battery. That didn't take long. I was thinking if I could get away with not cutting this log to get it open to go through there, that I could go around through there. But the only way around through, stop it, around through here is to go between here and then immediately around this oak and then meet up there. But I'm a little concerned about, see how this becomes grassland? That means it's bog and very possibly wet. Well, maybe not this year, but that's what the grass indicates. There's a marked difference between the two. You can see it right along here. All of the underbrush, very little underbrush. And we come through here, which I could clear this out, make an opening through there. We don't want to get any further out there because even, see over there, and I don't want to decide to come through here. That's a tangled mess. That's a big popple that came down, and that's the top of the popple. That would be a nightmare to have to clean a path through there. So, well, thank you. Those are really good. Those are very... How many times can I sigh? I appreciate your input, and I am going to go through the grasslands, cut this off to get through there. Actually, I don't need to take much off, maybe 18 inches. Because for now, that's the least amount of work and the least damaging. If we open up what little bit we got to take out of there to get through onto the grassland, that'll be fine. And if we change our mind in the future, if that becomes too wet, I can open it up through there. Well, for now, I guess I'm going to haul some stuff out of here. And I really want to get these chunks rolled over and stood up like guardrails. That was your input also. So I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. I didn't drop a single twig. Oh yes, I did too. There. I am remembering how delicious this lime ice water is. Oh, it's a little after 4. Suki's been in on the love seat, laying there just snoozing away. I'm gonna go down to Otter Pond. I haven't heard the frogs. I heard them yesterday afternoon. Some friends in Wisconsin, who are about 100 miles south and east of us, say that the peepers and the frogs are in full voice. Well, we aren't here yet, but they might be tonight. I didn't even think about them last night. Oh, look at that. You don't see what I'm looking at. The base of that, oh, I think that's an oak. Now this I don't like. Mr. Beaver is going after oak. Now he's on my fighting side. Oh, look at all the trees he's been gnawing. He's been very active. Holy Christ, how do we not see him? How does he escape being noticed? That's the one I saw from across the pond. Why is he going after an oak? This the ranch. Where did that come off? Oh. Came off right there. God almighty, he's vandalizing us. It's a red oak, my pride and joy for firewood. Well, this will be down in a day or two. And this is the first one I saw a couple weeks ago from across the pond. Was that his den here? Under there. I mean, look how trampled down this is. And I don't know if you can see, but off through there, there's all manner of tag alders that he's chewed off and consumed, I guess, because there's nothing left of them. Maybe I need to come down here before dark and just sit. So much for me waxing generously about, oh, we got a beaver all to ourselves and he's free to do whatever he wants. Live his life out in safety here. This was 2 years ago. I'm half tempted to open up his little plugged up outlet channel over there. Of course, there's not enough water in here to begin draining. That would get his attention. That would bring him out in the open if the water was higher and it could begin to flow. Oh, crap. Now look how much he's used this in and out. That looks more the size of a muskrat. I don't think that was a beaver. It's about 10, 12 inches long. Beaver is, well, 18 inches long. But you wouldn't see all of that above the water. Oh, the beaver, about all you see. Suki saw it too. With the beaver, about all you see when he's swimming like that is his head. And that beaver or muskrat came out from where I suspected there was a lodge under here. Beginning last summer, that was pretty obvious to me, but then he didn't keep it open in the winter time, so, but that's where it's living. You see where Suki is and all this brush in the water. That wasn't there earlier. Remember last, like late fall, it was all over here, and I conjectured that it was a food source for winter, and that's all gone now. I wonder if the beaver, the muskrat, whatever this animal is not showing him or herself, because if we had a higher water level like we did 2 years ago, where it was way up 3 feet higher than it is now, and he or she was protecting the outflow, keep the water level high. And since we don't have any water now, I'm wondering if that's why he is not as visible and not as protective, maybe.
Wall rides, berms, jumps, bridges, whatever. I always love wooden features. So all this stuff is pretty sick. I'm also really enjoying this fast and flowy and technical riding. But if you want to see some of the coolest wooden features, we're gonna have to go ride this trail roller coaster. There's a very good reason it's named that. Let's have a look. Whoa. Teeter totters, it's so sick. Whoa, shit. Woo. All right. Yo, send it. Woo. Yo. So. What? Woo. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button. See you next time.